Haram leader Abubakar Shekau threatened Cameroon in a new video on YouTube, warning that the same fate would befall the country as neighboring Nigeria. The video, which was posted on January 5, is directly addressed to the Cameroon's president, Paul Biya, after repeated fighting between militants and troops in the country's far north. It is the first time Shekau directly addressed Cameroon, and it's also the first admission that Boko Haram has been actively operating in the country. Boko Haram fighters had in the past launched attacks on northeastern Nigeria from bases in Cameroon, but recent months have seen an increase in strikes within the country. Boko Haram, which began its violent insurgency in 2009, has taken over large territory in 3 northeastern Nigerian states and declared some towns as part of its Islamic Caliphate. President Goodluck Jonathan has appealed to religious leaders across the country to continue to pray for an end to insecurity in parts of the country. He advised them to seek the face of God for the successful conduct of next month's general elections. Jonathan made the appeal shortly after receiving the report of the 2014 Hajj operations at the presidential villa in Abuja. The report was presented by the Sultan of Sokoto Alhaji Saad Abubakar III and the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rewan Akiolu. The president said the insecurity being witnessed in part of the country was being prepared by what he called negative forces. He said no true believer of the major religions would gladly kill human beings and therefore vowed to tackle insurgency. Still in FCT, President Jonathan came down hard on some unnamed Nigerians who he said have been parading themselves as statesmen but ordinary politicians in their utterances. He said being a statesman was not about offices previously occupied by politicians but the content of character and integrity. He said politicians who make provocative utterances targeted at causing disaffection and bringing down the country could not be described as statesmen. He said such politicians only engage in such venture because they do not get what they want. He said a lot of lies were being peddled about his government with the intention of painting him black. The Department of State Services has said that its investigations indicated that the All Progressives Congress APC had plans to hack into the database of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC. The service explained that the confessions from the staff arrested at the APC office in Ikeja and items retrieved from the building show that the party had an elaborate plan to hack into the Commission's database and inflate the number of its membership. Academic activities at the Federal Polytechnic Ado-Ekiti have been shut indefinitely by members of the organized unions of the institution. Workers during a protest alleged the Polytechnic rector, Dr. Theresa Akonde, of misappropriation of funds from non-remittance of about 350 million naira, cooperative funds to illegal pension deductions from contract staff. The workers blocked the main entrance of the school to interrupt academic activities, which was supposed to be the first working day of the new year after the festive season. Other allegations leveled against the rector include favoritism and nepotism in staff promotions. With this, the union passed a vote of no confidence on the rector, calling on the Minister of Education, Ibrahim Shekarau, to the rector to step aside pending the completion of the investigations by the anti-graft agencies.
We are saying we are fed up of administration that want to perpetuate impunity against our welfare commodity. We are saying no to administration that is known for lazy rulership. We are saying no to administration that is draconian in its kind of rule.
On international news, Arab media are reporting more than 30 people were killed and 40 others were wounded when a car bomb exploded near a police college in Yemeni capital Sana'a. No one has claimed responsibility for the blast, but suspicions are focused on Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. The explosion targeting police recruits went through a crowd of young men standing outside the police academy. Chief of Police in Yemeni capital, General Adel Razak, said severe security measures had been put in place to prevent another attack. He said suicide bombers were able to blow themselves up despite heavy security procedures. He insisted orders were given to prevent students from entering through the gates of the building in order to avoid large gathering of people near the compound.